Hello. It's all crazy today because we're in one studio.
Cameras everywhere. That's the main one. That one. So that's where the people are.
That's where the people are.
Car. I'm feedback looping us.
Okay, how's the sound, people? Can you hear us? Could you hear the music? Could you hear us over the music? Anybody, anything? Oh, epic intro from Jim Prendergast. Sound is too low. Okay, how do we go about...
What's that? The sound on the microphone's too low.
Oh, that's... No offence, Miss Buffon, but sound is too low. Turn your stereo up.
Yeah, turn your stereo up. Right, I'm just going to go straight into the first one because this is.
Mics are low. Okay, that's good. Yeah, that's cool.
So because it's a new studio, it's a new whole set of.
So this is a video of this one, is it?
I'm not sure there's a video, but there is definitely some sort of screenage. This is Sean James. Let's know how we're sounding. Yeah, what a way to start.
I've already heard this one.
I've already seen the comments on it. Beautiful production. Well, I didn't expect anything less from Sean. Right, you've only got 2 minutes.
Advance warning so I can get a day off work.
Yeah. Brilliant. Terry, me and the scavenger in your studio, fella. Invite a couple of people in from you as well.
Sean, this is really nice, mate. Nice. This is very, like, it's quite minimal for compared to what you normally do, but I really like it. I mean, he did it on the other show the other day, and they've got the sound, they've got a delay thing going on, and I find that show really hard to keep up with. I said this to Ollie the other day, I was like, mate, I can't keep up with it. I'm like, after half hour, I'm like...
Right, like I say, you're only in 2 minutes, people. And you just have 3 minutes and 20. Let's take
we want to hear that, we want to hear that kick.
Yeah.
Sure, it's not really my kind of techno, but this is beautifully done. This is really nice, Sean. Yeah. I mean, I'm going through a little phase at the minute of overdoing the tops again.
This is very low.
Going back to crispy. This is sort of like quite mellow and bassy. I'm going back to the crispy, so like perhaps if I was producing it, I'd have brought out all that top end stuff.
But it's lovely. I can't fault it.
No.
Go on and give us marks.
Well, it's a 10, isn't it?
Oh my God! Straight off the bat.
Full on, straight off. I can't fault it.
Yeah.
Jesus
That
Christ.
is that's went for and got. It's not even my sort of
just
techno.
it's
And
not
I'm
my
still
sort of
sitting there
techno.
bouncing.
It's still something that I'd be quite pleased to dance to if it came on. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was going to give
absolutely.
it an 8, but judging by
That's
the
a set
score,
opener.
I've got to give you a 9.
That's a set opener.
Yeah. Oh,
It is.
yeah.
Like for somebody big, that's a set opener.
Beautiful, beautiful track there, Sean James. Thank you
Yeah.
very much.
Top notch work, mate.
Now this is Jag Shergill, someone who's not been around for a little while.
Sylvester says, let's hear the rest. Sean's track.
And Dad's putting something in the track, so...
Oh, God, you transport stuff. Yeah, I'm not arguing with the production at the minute. It's like scoring it on personal sort of taste a lot. Really? We've got Jones here, really heavy, sort of playing on flat they did a lot of that. It's just kind of like when it all went goer on. That's kind of stayed with me. I did a sort of acid trance and techno track a few years back, purely because I was sure I knew this acid guy. It's out of an old acid techno track, acid rock beat. It actually turns out that it's you, Jack. On Platypus Records, yeah. I was just flicking through the old records, and now, like, I haven't got the records anymore. Look through them on YouTube and SoundCloud and stuff. I was flicking through trying to find Platypus Volume 2, and there it is. Yeah, it's not the same, but it's really very similar. No, it isn't that one. It's I can't remember. In fact, I'd have to probably click through my memories and names and things as well. That's why I have to find Platypus Volume 2 to be able to put, then listen to all the tracks to know which one it was. It's not too far from the other one. You know the one I mean? Yeah. Really not much to say. I can only, you know,
It's getting a 5 for production regardless.
That's it.
A question is choice. A lot of time in music, so if you had like that, you know, the Tibetan monk chant, followed by something a bit more contemporary, to juxtapose it, so you get that bit of a. So you're not completely washing it over something. You're just using bits of it and using it subtly. I think that's the key.
So ease back on that chanting a little
drop
bit.
it in and maybe glitch it up a little bit. And
Yeah, I totally agree with the glitching up a bit.
Stuff.
Go on then, someone give it some scores.
Well, I'm going to give it that 5 for production, and I think just because of like content and the clever rhythm work, I'm going to give it a 1 as well. So it's going to be a 6 for me.
Ooh, so low score from Jim.
It's not though.
Yeah.
Well, no,
it's because that's only the personal preference.
Yeah.
It's only the personal preference bit of it that I can sort of knock it on, because it's another went for and got sort of thing in terms of production. But I'm a techno head, so obviously.
But yeah, I mean, I give that a 7, I think, because I've got a bit more diverse sort of sounding. I mean, it could have gone places else, other places, but you know, it was on the right way there, definitely.
I kind of liked it. Oh, live on air, we have a phone call.
I usually get about 6. No one ever calls me unless I'm doing something like this or I'm at work.
Alright, Debs, I can't talk at a minute, darling. I'm live on air on this TV show Have a look on my Facebook and see it. I'll be on there going, right, talk about techno.
That's the point.
I'll see you later. Bye.
Mute up the voices.
Hello, hello, hello. 2, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. Is that
The
better?
voices. We're going
I'm
smooth.
going to give you a 7 on that one as well. I really like your stuff, but like Warren said and Jim said, maybe don't pull that whole thing the whole way through the track. Glitch it up a bit, change it up a bit. But yeah, respectable 7s. Laura's giving it a 6. Terry's giving it a 7. Jim's giving it a 7.
6. I gave it a... Oh, that Jim, yeah.
Yeah, that's
Jim.
Too many goddamn
We've got a
Jims.
video on this one. Should we put the video on this one?
Yeah.
Maximise that screen. I'll do it.
Oh, this one's bang on 2 minutes long.
Was that lazy out?
I like that one. It doesn't follow the pattern. You know,
It
like
does.
like quartet, using the quartet.
Oh,
Like
He
yeah,
loves
yeah.
quartet.
I like all that stuff, yeah.
So it's a bit like uncontrived and a bit
Yeah,
like wrong.
Yeah, Fortet's really clever. Like,
And this guy's
he
using a lot of vocals.
uses delay units in the way of his CV signals.
Okay.
So
Nice.
that not everything's banging
Perfectly on
time,
time.
yeah. Or sometimes you have cascades of stuff that all just fall out of time in an echoey fashion. It's just amazing.
You can do that by making loops. Instead of making loops all 4 bars long, sometimes you can make 75 and 7 bars, so they don't have a cut. They always never repeat the same, or they repeat the same now and again.
Pretty sort of much what a lot of Weird Monkeys stuff's about at the minute. Polyrhythms.
I like that.
Oh
That's good.
no.
What? What we got?
Oh, we've got an advert.
No, hold on, we're fighting for.
Oh, yeah, sorry, I was just trying to get rid of that.
Ah, there we go. We're
There
good.
we
We're
go.
good.
Hey.
We're using the same mouse.
We can now see live what happens like in the background.
Yeah. That was Georgi Tchaikovsky, and I'd like to hear a bit more of that. 2 minutes long. And
Yeah.
Quite. It wasn't really doing it for me. I've got to be honest, but I quite like the fact that it was live and he'd managed to make it sound so nice on his recording.
yeah.
Because I don't
And
know
he's
if
only
it's-
using Volkers
Only
as well.
vocals as well. I mean, he's got the whole lot.
But
Yeah.
that sounded
I
so
can see he's got all
clean.
of them.
Vocals aren't
That
known
clean,
for sounding
yeah,
clean
yeah,
like
yeah.
that, are they?
I don't know, they are, I think. I think he needs to dirty them up a little
Come on.
bit, if anything. Because they are too clean almost, aren't they? You know,
The
they
Volker
also-
FM needs a distortion pedal without a doubt.
Yeah.
Terry, come on, lay down, mate.
Hi Alan Crawford. Terry Oxby gives that a 7. Serge gives that a 7.5, and Richard gives that a 7. Yeah, for the fact that it was all live and it was all clean, it's got to be a 7.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, I'll give that.
I'm agreeing with Mark. Definitely. And I
Yeah.
keep looking at the screen because that's
Yeah.
where I'm used to the camera being. Actually, you're up there.
And yeah, it's
But yeah,
crazy.
I'll give that probably 7.5, 8, I think, really, just for the fact that he was, he did it with all vocals.
all Volkers, the entire
good.
Volker range
Yeah.
by the look of it.
Yeah.
Dude, Noise Gorilla, 11 minutes long. Jesus, let's knock it to
Right.
the break.
Ooh, that's all right.
Dirty, isn't it?
I like that.
Got that 3 tight stop for that.
Yeah.
Little shoulders moving.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I like that. Very much.
This guy's setting up for us. Richard
I can't see it from here. Gelbinger.
Gelbringer,
Gelbinger. Gelbinger.
Dirty.
What are we saying, people?
Yeah, that's good.
Chrissy G says it looks cozy.
Pierrot says Noise Gorilla rocks. Sounds like you're not using much kit either. It's not a lot to it.
It's a kick drum. There's a
There's
couple
certainly
of
a
hats.
kick and some bass.
That's what you need sometimes.
Yep. Sometimes minimal is better.
Got ashtray, don't it?
Oh, apparently Georgie says it's under construction and there will be.
Well, I'm planning on
vocals.
drinking 4 pints of beer. Do you want to pass? Do you want to pass Warren a beer?
Something like that.
Oh, have you lost the end of your mic? Oh well.
Oh, chances are it's bust, mate. Yeah. Oh, I can fix it.
You can fix it if you find a piece. Haha, we love live it. We love live. Oh, go on, mate. That's what I meant about aggressive acid. VK would like this. VK would have played this in a set on Friday night. This is cool. I've got a pretty good stutter going on tonight, actually.
What the fuck? Oh yeah.
Went far enough.
There you go, my man. Greg's giving this to 29.
Can I have my table can be off it? Beautiful. This man is a danger zone. I've only just realised.
Lee Wiltshire, how's it going, fella?
Oh, you alright, Lee?
Long time no see for that, man, I tell you. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, give us just give us that drop.
A little bit
give
more.
Us that drop. Give us that drop.
More.
Give us that drop.
Catch you later, Alan. Enjoy work. Hope to get your promotion, fella. Serge is saying nasty as fuck, 8.5.
Yeah, good luck, Alan.
Garrett says 9.
Pierrot. See that? Shouted at him for you, mate.
Brandon says, I like it and I'm getting a cider.
Like it. We've got a
Yeah.
So we're alright.
Cheeky 7 cats from Laura. Richard's giving it an 8.5. Gary as fuck's giving it an 8.
Yeah, sorry about that, Gary, but every time I see your name, it's just
It's
Gary
going to be Gary as fuck.
And it's Bronwyn.
Oh, Bronwyn, was it?
Yeah.
I'm awful with mine.
Bronwyn. Oh, mate. Noise Gorilla, you're going to be getting blatted out in my truck.
Yeah, this is really fucking good. 8.5 from Paul, 8 from
There's
Terry.
nothing to it. It doesn't need to have anything to it.
No.
It really doesn't. This is
Space again, space between the noises. Something I need to learn because I just fucking hammer away and fucking.
But also with the distortion on that 303 line, or whatever, you know, the mono
it's
line.
just beautiful.
It adds that depth of frequency, so it covers all the frequencies without having to add more layers of other stuff.
Yes, indeed. Which is what I keep telling Leaf.
You're breaking up that clean signal to
I
make it dirty.
also really like the fact that you keep teasing with those acid lines, bring them in and back out again before you get bored of them.
Oh,
It's really hard to keep interest going.
Shit, that was live.
It's really hard to keep interest going when you've only got a little bit of kit like that, and that's the way to do it.
Yeah, man.
Spot on,
tune,
mate.
good
That's
tune.
the second 10 of the night.
Yeah,
That is getting blatted out in my truck.
I'm going to give you a 9.5. There's always room for improvement, right?
Nah, that's spot on. That is what it is. That's a performance, and that is what it is. And if he'd have been doing that live and I was there, I'd have been proper having it.
Ah, dude, Noise Gorilla gets.
Oh,
This is not a video. I don't know if you
Okay, we'll
want
go for that then. Video for this one.
oh, it's fuzzy.
Oh, yeah. Jim or Martin?
Martin.
Martin. Damn, I'm sorry, fella. I keep getting your names wrong. I think this one went down pretty well as well. You've heard this before if you tuned in.
I've got the wrong way around now, haven't I?
Yeah, this is fuzzy. This is
Jim.
This is Jim. I was right the first time.
There's something about gyms and techno, I'm telling you.
You think?
Yeah. I've heard this before as well, and it is live.
Yes.
This is alive.
Yeah.
This is alive. I could not believe it. It's like, oh. Again, Jim, if you were out playing this out as a set, mate, I'd be there at the front.
I'm trying to get him on a system as soon as I can.
I need to be doing this. This is proper. Oh. I don't know if you all can hear that sub that just comes in underneath that, but it's beautiful.
Greg, why are you giving it a 3, fella? Hey Rupert, thanks for joining us.
Chrissy G says it's an 8, crunched just right. Atari Hummer, 7.5. Christoph McCumpington, I like so far. Good name, dude, I like that.
Best name so far.
10 for your name, fella.
Greg, little tempo. Yeah, but there's a big thing about this sort of 130, 135 BPM techno at the minute. I do a lot of it, and genuinely,
more space between the notes, more stuff to do between the notes.
A lot of the guys in South Wales, they're all welling on this slow techno thing at the minute, and I personally, I really like it. It doesn't.
But these days, even 137 seems slow to some people. But then, when you look on the internet, a lot of people do 120. You won't go above that. No, you've got loads of space to do.
Played these guys a 120 to 130 BPM set. Well, 118 to 130 BPM set. For Ollie's birthday, wasn't it? The Red Lion.
Yes.
Yeah. Stuff that I wrote years ago when I was listening to a lot of minimal techno, and I thought I'd do my take on it. This is just so good.
It's getting 7.5, 6.5, 7 from Sasha Baumgartner, and Sasha knows what he's talking about.
I'm going to score it the same as I've scored it before.
Oh yeah, what was that?
Yeah, already in my head. Like, well, I gave it an 8 and then found out it's live, and it's like, it's a 9, man. It's full on, like, you can only build from here.
That's what I was just about to say. It's more start of the set.
Yeah, totally. If you started a set off with this, people would be there. They'd be hooked in.
That's 90 day long.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Just getting up.
Serge says, just love those low kicks. I've upped it to 140 lately. He must be catching. Says Jim. That's the guy who wrote the track.
That's because no one's got any time anymore. That's what it is. You just got no time.
I like high BPM stuff as well. I work from 120. Well, actually, I work from about 40 BPM doing some of the really weird breaks and dubs and stuff. But I go up to 200 BPM, 210. I think is my fastest tune. Yeah.
Again, it's all about where you are. You know, if you're in a club, you want it a little faster than 130, 140.
I think it depends on the atmosphere that comes with it. Like, I'm a bit of an atmosphere feeder, so I can go to gigs of music that I really don't like, but if it gets a really good atmosphere going, everyone's twat and jumping around. I just, I've told you've seen it in action. You've seen it in action. There's something about it. It brings in a really nice crowd of people. It always creates a good atmosphere when they get the right people there, and you just end up twatting out. Even though I can't stand psytrance, I really, really can't. Joey, man, is a fucking hero. Yeah.
The whole catalogue.
Well, yeah, it's Merv on his own now, isn't it? But yeah, that's where I can sort of come from. You know, it's like you think about 808 State. You know, they'd all start off about 100 BPM, and it'd be like really.
And work it up.
And then it just keep building and building and building, you know.
Yeah.
I really like that. And then the next DJ or whatever come on and do the whole thing over again, and I really like that.
Christopher says side pants.
Yeah, I'm already a little bit like. It's called raving about raving.
It's a real track.
Not really doing it to me, I've got to say. I mean, the sound's quite off.
On the road, I think.
Yeah. I've not heard it. But a happier version.
Even that sort of like BPM on it, it's actually there's one on the big floor, something like that.
Okay. I can see that.
It's got something about it, but it's also sort of kind of getting on my nerves.
I think that was intended though.
But don't do that, then you've got a raving line, you just stop dancing and you go, oh
That's not.
Oh well, I was dancing anyway, it's like, That is mine, isn't it? Yeah.
Right, that was Christian W.
Strabowski.
I really,
Yeah, I quite like that. I quite like. Give that an 8 just for interest.
I'm going to sort of give it a 5 for the interestingness of it, but I would really like to give that some production help.
Oh really?
Yeah. I'm not going to mark things.
There's a lot.
I'm going to mark things on a merit of. I mean, I'm going to mark some production if it's warranted, but I mean,
makes
if it warrants just the fact that they've done it like garage bands did in the 1970s when they just turned up and got a tape recorder and recorded this shit.
Yeah.
You know, you've got to appreciate that as well as the amazing production.
Yeah, but when it comes to doing when it comes to stuff doing stuff like this, especially computer music and with the kit you've got here, there's no excuse for you not paying the attention to the sounds that you're putting in there.
Yeah.
So they come through, because I was having to listen really carefully to hear how much was in there, and it really wouldn't have taken much to bring those sounds out.
Out a bit, yeah, a little bit more space.
Yeah, a little bit more separation. I always say to people, you've got to think of the sound in terms of direction.
Yes.
Towards and away, you've got louder and quieter, and you've also got reverb will make things sound further away. You've obviously got left and right because you've got stereo speakers, but you've also got up and down. So you've got higher frequencies and lower frequencies, and it literally does work like that. So you place your sounds in their own place if you possibly can.
Market?
I'm going to give it that. I'm going to give it that 5 because it was like really interesting ideas, and it made me uncomfortable and irritated. And if that's what he was going for, I'm giving him a 5 just for that.
Okay.
Because
you give it an 8.
I'll give it an 8, yeah, just because it reminded me of On the Run by Pink Floyd. I'm really shallow. What can I say? I'm easy.
I agree with Jim here. It came across oddly. So for that reason, a 7. Can't fault it for
Jim Prendergast is saying if there was a big kick, it would take off.
Agreed.
It's like, yeah. Or are you on about this one now?
This one?
No, I think it's the old one.
This one sounds pretty chunky to me. Oh, that's a nice little swing on that.
This is Hell's Yeah, Is It God remake.
Is that God?
Oh, is that God? I'll let you do the reading tonight.
I'll get a bit closer, innit?
Yeah, Christopher
it's like techno house crossover. It's like acid house line going on, and the treatment of the 303 is very acid house, very dry and very true to its original sound.
Yep.
But then you've got this whole techno thing,
thud.
I like it.
Yeah, I like it. But then we lean towards our techno stuff that's produced really well.
And this is produced really well. That's what I was saying about bringing out those highs. If you can do it without losing the lows.
It's all like EQ rolling off anything below 500 hertz. It doesn't actually use 500 hertz. Then you don't muddy up the bass line. So on mine says anything like bass and kick drum, I've got stuff below 500. So anything else, each around that sort of area gets rolled off, maybe 300 sometimes. It needs it. Maybe a vocal or a guitar might be 300 hertz. It needs that bottom end.
See, these guys are talking French now. I don't even work well enough.
I'll come round and show you. Your rig, how you can do it quite easily.
Yeah. Bands like years ago, we had bands. We had to roll off the tops off the bass, and the bottoms off the guitars, and then they would shine through, and it wouldn't swap each other out. It would have sounded loads better. We didn't know that. We just turned it all up. So.
It's really once you've been shown and you hear the difference for yourself, it becomes second nature really quickly. I mean. I've found with the kit that I'm using in particular, I haven't got much in the way of sub, so I do actually have to use some metering just to check, because if I use a filter to cut everything off below, digital filters always then will create a peak somewhere down where it's supposed to have cut off from, always. And it's usually in an audio range, it's a sub-audio range that you can't hear unless you've got a big fat speaker, which ain't very good for production anyway.
Tiny Bite says, brings me back, solid 8. And again, Greg, you're talking in French. Might need a slight English translation for us to be able to get it.
Je ne comprends pas.
Made me get my bass face on.
Yeah, I don't think we can fault this one.
Slush. And the way the distortion's building on that 303, so it was smooth at the bottom and now it's coming up. It's a lot of care and attention to that.
Man, we've just played 4 minutes of your track.
I'd quite happily sit here and listen to it.
Yeah, I'd quite happily sit and listen to the whole thing.
I'll give it a little flick to the end so I can hear what it's doing in the second big kick-off bit.
Oh, hello.
Straight in there. Oh, that's back down again, I think. So that middle one's the big one. I think that kind of is the big.
Yeah, 303.
I mean, I'd like it to have gone a bit further.
Yeah, it's progressive.
But lovely sound and
touch long for an 8-minute track. Touch long. But again, if you're in a club, that's what they're going to want.
You got to like have lean bits and like, you know, in that last sort of like 3 minutes or so, you could have had lean sections where you drop like bits out inside, like, you know, no hats.
oh, you smell good, Terry.
Stuff like that, you know.
Oh, for Jesus Christ! Is that your dog?
It is
No,
my
it's
dog.
earlier actually.
Oh. Right, where are we going to mark on that one?
I'm gonna go with a very well produced 7.
I was gonna up it to an 8. That was Paul Hellier. Warren?
I'd give that one a 7.5 purely because it didn't go far for a long track.
Yeah.
Maybe good for mixing in
with meerkat
purposes,
meals
but,
for Sunday, please.
you know,
Of course,
we've got an
anything
advert.
else?
Yes,
No?
another reservation for Monday lunchtime.
2 reservations. Is that all?
No,
Saint Cloud's a cock. Saint Cloud are unfortunately giving us fucking.
Meerkat meals get 2 for 1 on
There you
starters,
go,
mains and
free
desserts
advert,
every
everybody.
Sunday to Thursday for
Doesn't
a
that
year.
just make you want to go
Buy
out and
some
reinsure your fucking
Cheapos.
car?
Doesn't it
Yeah,
just?
I want to reinsure it twice.
I don't have a car. I want to
Nice.
insure it.
So I can get 2 little
Yeah,
soft,
yeah.
fluffy, fucking irritating toys.
That's the only reason people insure their shit these days, to get fucking toys. Okay, this is Jacob Dalbecki, Space Sheep, So, Misty Mountains.
Bottom's muddy so far,
Yeah, it's a
but I'm
little
not sure if that's intentional.
Yeah.
We're looking at the waveform, it's not been mastered.
No. I do like the way that Jacob works with rhythm.
See, that's a bit Led Zeppelin, Misty Mountains, So-So. That's both.
Jacob, have you got some? Who was it?
Is that, I don't know.
Who did you say?
So-So's in Led Zeppelin, Misty Mountain Hops and Led Zeppelin track.
Yeah.
Are you drawn to Led Zeppelin?
Or
here
So-So,
at all?
is it So-So?
I'm not sure that I'm going to be able
Maybe
to
it's
handle this if he keeps it up.
If you what?
I might have to just go and take him outside.
I'll tell you what, I've got the answer to that.
You would not believe how rich the air is becoming in here. Terry gives the Meerkat advert a 2. Leaf gives it an 8. Atari's on 8.5.
Terry gives the Meerkat over at 2.
Yeah. I think that was being really generous, but you know, perhaps he likes fake Russian accents. Is that what floats your boat, Terry?
No dock it.
What was the answer? Oh, joystick.
Hello, Stinker.
You want to go outside, don't you? Yummy, thank fuck there ain't smelly vision. Yeah, thank fucking indeed, Laura.
You can't believe it.
You don't know how lucky you are.
Yes, Laura, you're so right. No smell-o-vision.
Again, Jacob, not one of my favourite tracks of yours, but there's some really nice elements in there and stuff. Well, actually, the whole thing's really nice. It's just not my sort of. It's not my cup of tea.
Everyone's moving, you know everyone's moving, don't you?
It kind of sounds like, you know, the guy from Pet Shop Boys did a load of solo stuff.
Did he?
Yeah.
I didn't know.
Yeah.
The
The
programmer.
guy who did all the
Yeah.
synths and that. Yeah, he
Okay.
did some solo stuff. And that's what it reminds me
What
of.
you call synthwave, is it? Maybe?
And I'm trying to think.
Almost.
I'm not up on these new genres. Is it?
This
Synthwave's a
sounds
bit
almost
cheesy.
exactly like something that would have been part of a soundtrack to one of the original Miami Vice
Like Blade Runner or something
episodes.
like that.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
yeah, that's proper. But
Yeah,
then
Bangladesh.
you've got sort of. This is much more Miami Vice. It sounds just like something that would have been on Miami Vice. They had loads of this sort of music back in tracks.
Espadrilles and no socks.
Yeah, that's the one.
Jacob, can you please get us a picture of you in espadrilles and no socks?
Yeah.
Oh yes,
Absolutely.
We would love to see that.
Yeah.
Some
You will win the internet.
chino shorts and an open shirt. And espadrilles and no socks, obviously.
Getting a bit much now. Don't go too far, man. You know what I mean?
Have you seen Jacob?
I haven't actually, no.
He's a big guy.
Huge.
Oh, right. Okay.
Oh, are we going to land on some marks for that one?
He could bench press you.
Right.
Comfortably.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, comfortably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember
Don't
that.
pick a fight with him. Jacob, I'm going to give you a 7 for that one. Lovely, lovely track. Produced beautifully. I don't even know what I'd add.
Mastering.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
A bit of mastering, a bit of crisping up. That sounds really good. I'll give that a 7.5.
I'd say because of the, I think it's still
sorry, I got
finished. It's still not really finished, you know. So I'm sort of going to give it a 6, but you know,
It's not a bad score.
no, it's not a bad score at all. If you're getting below 5s, then that's when it starts getting bad. 5's a good score.
Yeah, this is true actually.
5 means you've either got the production right, or I just damn like it.
Yeah.
Either which for me is right. And don't be insulted because it's just personal preference anyway, and that goes for production.
Oh, this is the guy that put the track in that won the sign competition. Marcella.
There's a video to this one.
It's not quite what I expected.
Big it up.
No, it's beautifully timed.
Oh, the DX7 bass, that Lakeland bass, is that?
Yeah, it does sound very, very digital.
It is the video is so beautifully synced.
Yeah. That's Elvis, you know.
No, I mean the way it's really clever. There's so many cuts and backs and forwards, but he's kept the whole thing synced up so beautifully. It's making me like the song more because of the video.
Let's pick the video right up.
MTV fucked that up for us, didn't they? Music became a visual thing, not a listening thing. Thanks to MTV.
I always think it's been both. I mean, I'm not into classical particularly. There's not a lot to see with classical music either. But when you think about the other arm of music, folk, which is where we really come from, because we all do it ourselves and we perform to our peers and we amuse each other with it, which is basically what folk music is. Okay, it's not classical. It's not pre-designed and blah, 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 blah. Do you know what I mean? It's kind of the moment, a lot of it. Yeah. So, I've lost the thread of what I was saying. Great.
Yeah.
But, you know, if you think about that, it's about watching the performance that goes with whatever you know, you go and see a band that sounded really good, and actually when you see them, they've just got nothing to them.
It's not getting massive
Put you off.
Leaf's giving it a 6.5, Laura's giving it a 6, Atari's giving it a 7, Garrett's giving it a 4 with the vocals and an 8 without the vocals.
Yeah, I was thinking that it's a bit disjointed because of the vocals. You know, they weren't.
I kind of liked it. I also kind of didn't. But I couldn't argue with the production, and the video was really clever, so therefore I'm going to give it a 6.
1?
Yeah, I think some of the vocals, if it was a bit less than the vocals maybe, and they were used as an effect rather than like...
I was actually quite glad that he didn't do the whole sweet girly or the soulful singer thing. It was a little bit, the whole thing was just a little bit different.
The whole thing was very different.
And I'm going to give it a 6 just on interest and because the video was really cleverly put together with it.
That's a TBO feel. Definitely, I reckon.
Resonance turned down.
It's scratch.
Marcella, for your last track, I'm going to give it a 7, I think. I kind of liked it, it was different. It's always good to get a bit different going on.
Sounded lovely.
It did sound absolutely lovely.
It's got to be live.
It does sound, isn't it?
It's by Little Eris. When
Yeah, you can tell that's a TBO free because it gets really fat on the bottom end because the resonance don't get overpowers it. find that?
Yeah.
Between your resonance, it starts booming at you, doesn't it?
I kind of keep mine there, to be honest.
Yeah.
Quirky little track.
Yeah. Is this live?
I haven't seen her pop up on. Oh dear, no, so the sound hurts his ears. Oh, she is! It's a live hardware mix. Brilliant. Eric, Bronwyn, what are you using?
A lush delay. Oh, that's a really nice delay. I'm just sitting here figuring out how I can do that in Reason back home. That's really nice.
Yes, Bronwyn, what are you using to create it? What boxes are you using? Aaron says, yes, it's live. And Tiny Bite says, 8 for being hardware. Eats it right out, hasn't
That's filthy. It's modular, isn't it?
It sounds modular. Oh my god, it's an ESX2 and a Mini Nova.
Don't knock the Nova engines. I've got 2 in that circuit and they're fat, you know, they're really good.
Yeah.
You heard that earlier on, you know.
Yeah. Not too sure about this bit.
I know that sample, that little bit.
I'm just beginning to like it a little bit more actually. It's just like,
Yeah.
it's gone wrong techno.
Yeah.
It's gone wrong techno.
It's very, very good for having just 2 pieces of kit.
We've ended up listening to how many minutes of it?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. So
must be
yeah.
good. How are the levels at the moment? They're all good.
I believe so. Nobody's moaned about anything.
No, that's all right then.
I think this
They like to
track's a bit
moan.
quiet. But
Little Eris may be her name, but her music is far from little. A fat 7.8 from Garrett. And Garrett knows what he's talking about.
I like it. I'm gonna have to give that a listen at home. I'm gonna give it a 7.5.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because it kind of grew on me.
What?
And that delay.
Yeah,
Oh.
no, I'd give it an 8 because I like that quirky stuff, that kind of forte, you know, that's got that kind of intelligent sort of sound, so, you know.
Yeah,
It's
you've
nice.
heard some of the stuff.
We'll big
I
this one up
listened
because
to.
it's a
Yeah.
live video.
Why would you be surprised
Oh,
that
we got
I
it on
like
already,
something
look.
that
That's
weird?
Where did you land? 7.5?
7.5.
7.5.
I'd give that an 8 really because that's my I like that sort of vibe.
Yeah, I think I'm with you on that
Yeah.
one. For the fact that there's only 2 pieces of kit being
Yeah,
used,
definitely.
absolutely awesome.
Right, have we actually got a noise on this one?
There is, but it's
It's
creeping
just
in.
starting.
Knock it on a touch.
I've got Fred Astaire going on there. And
Did you know Fred Astaire did Singing in the Rain with the flu? Yeah,
with what?
with the flu. He was ill the whole way
yeah,
through
because he
Singing
got
in
so
the Rain.
wet from doing it.
Yeah. That's
yeah.
dedication to a fucking cause,
It is,
eh?
isn't it? Definitely. That electron stuff going on there, is it?
A lot of electron stuff.
Yeah.
I had an A4, analog A4, but I didn't get on with it.
They're like Audis, aren't they?
Yeah, they are like Audis.
They are the Audi of the synthesizer
Yeah, they
world.
really are.
I mean, that's just like massively wide stereo on
Yeah.
absolutely everything. there's nothing in the
The
middle.
middle,
Even
yeah.
the
You've
kick's
got a
got
mono
a
stuff,
delay
you've got
on
a
it.
mono stuff up, haven't you? Some things in it, so you get that spread.
Well, he's got
Did
a
you-
couple of mono boxes there. Look. These 2 are mono boxes.
Yeah.
I've got to say, I'm not keen.
No, I'm not keen.
Yeah. It's confusing, isn't it? That spread.
Tracks
Do you know
are
that
quite
sometimes
It's that kick. It's
you've got to have a bit. It sounds like it's delaying the kick as well.
It is
Have we got a delay
very
coming on? Have we got? Can you
No.
turn that speaker off up there? To the button right at the top.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah.
We are. Did you guys have a delay out there then?
I don't think so.
Just turn that one on.
I don't think
just
that's a
that,
delay.
though.
I think that's genuinely on the track.
It's good to turn that down. Not lose any signal. Yeah. Yeah. Because a lot of the mixing process, you get stereo effects that will get like left and right signals going over everything, and then you get mono things like a 303, which has got a single mono signal.
Right in the middle.
If you spread something that's got a stereo spread and you pan it to the left and pan it to the right, you're going to get a spread where you get slightly lower on one side and slightly lower. But if you've got a mono signal and you pan that to the left or the right, that signal's coming from that point only, in a straight line like that, dead-eye dick, right? So that means you can use your mono instruments and just put them left to right, you know, in all these different tiny little nudges, and they'll have their own centre space. So you haven't got to do much EQing then, because they've got their own space in the mix.
Unfortunately, when you then go to play that on a mono stack rig.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, you got yeah, but you have, you know, you have got to check your mix in mono, like the mono inset on your master, and check it all the time to make sure it's not too bad.
But that's why I encourage people to think about sound in terms of up and down and left and right, where you've got
you can
frequency,
choose lots. You
literally.
can use the stereo spreads, and you can use those mono fixed points as well.
That was Matthias Soccer. This dude pretty much builds 303s and stuff back in France. Yeah, he's dead good. Not what I expected from him at all.
No.
Like usually his stuff is raging away. Like Jim said, it was too.
Yeah, it was kind of all out there.
There
was
was
nothing in the middle, and no sort of
oomph.
No chest to it.
Yes,
you know, nothing hitting your chest or your gut.
Yeah. The kick
all
was
very
really
mid-range, very weak, and that delay on the kick as well.
I think for that style of track, you need to have a clicky, you know, even if you just mix a hi-hat with your kick. Sometimes I do that to put a click on the front of it.
Oh God, where are we going to land on some scores on this one then?
I appreciate how clever it was, and because it was live and he'd managed to achieve that. It was definitely a unique sound, but it wasn't for me, so I'm going to give it a 5.
Lowest score of the night.
Yeah, I was thinking 6 for a while, so you know, this is a low score for me.
No, it's not mine. I've given a 5 tonight. I haven't given anything sub 5.
What have we got now then?
I would like to see more to it. It was a very, very quiet track.
That won't make any difference.
No?
No.
Oh, really?
No, that's coming out of there.
Ah, right, okay.
This is the edge monitor, there's your peak level here, look.
Alright, okay. How is the sound, guys? Can you all hear us?
Terry, do you want to lay down there, please? Lay down. Lay down. Lay down.
Well, can you hear me? That's all that matters, really.
This is Matt Rogers. Shape of the basement. Expecting big things from this with a track title like that. Thank you, Terry. Sound is fine.
It's a side chain going, isn't it? Then? And that's sucking everything out of the kick.
Yes.
Definitely got that Clemson vibe, hasn't it? That's sucking because of the side chain.
Call that kick.
More to the kick.
It's got enough click, but not enough oomph.
There's no
chest.
Yeah, no chest to it.
No 100 to 200 hertz.
Basically.
Matt, I don't know if you know what these guys are talking about, but pop up to 200 hertz.
Yeah, a little bit, not the bump. Maybe cut other stuff.
God, Atari's giving it a 10.
I like that analog sort of moving sounding. Like Stranger Things, isn't that TV show sound?
Yeah.
And it's 120 BPM.
Okay, other than the fact that I don't like the kick hasn't got enough oomph. You know, I don't think for the amount of bass that's in everything, and the synth line. You know, it's more like the bass is being taken out. There's no actual
oomph to it.
Yeah.
I agree with Jim. It does need a little bit more on the bottom.
But other than that, I liked all the top end work and the stereo work and stuff. But again, be mindful about what it's going to sound like if you get to play it, if it gets played out on a mono rig.
Yeah.
Where all of a sudden all those sounds that you separated up so carefully are suddenly on top of each other again.
And that happened to me at Apocalyptus. I could not hear the sampler at all So if I can't hear it, I don't know where they're coming in and going out, you know? So I just had to abandon the sample at one point. At one point I had it looped up with some vocals going, and it wasn't until I was like 2 minutes into the tune that I realised that there's actually a vocal sample playing over it. But then listening back to it on the live stream, you hear it perfectly. How do I overcome this on stage, fellas? What do I do to get around this? This is what I was thinking, a 2K rig to
your own little monitor setup.
Yeah. Anyway, Apocalyptus. Looks like they're going to get the go-ahead for next year's festival as well. Wonderful little festival. The concept, the idea was absolutely fantastic. I don't think too many people came for the music, but they came for the atmosphere and the cars and the spectacle of it all, which made it even more than a festival. So yeah, check out Apocalyptus next year. In fact, go and check out their site right now because the fucking the pics on there are amazing. Kind of a new romantic vibe to it.
Archetype again. Yeah, that described before and it's that lovely.
Next show.
Yeah. It's a little bit like a cross between Gary Newman with something a little bit more heavy metal.
Yeah.
Sounds like 80s goth, sort of like Von Straten Batten or something like that. Do you remember them? A German band.
There's something very Gary Newman about it.
New Order maybe.
Which is a good thing as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
You like the New Order and that, do you?
I like Gary Newman.
Okay.
I like Joy Division. I don't like New Order.
Oh really?
No.
Oh, okay.
Cheese bunch of. What's worst thing that ever happened? My favourite thing to be miserable to.
Yeah.
Could turn into.
Let's name more bands after things to do with the Third Reich and the Nazis. That'd be cool. Edgy. Yeah, isn't it? New Order and there's another one as well, wasn't it?
Depeche Mode. Do you know what Depeche Mode was? Was it Depeche Mode?
Yeah.
No, the other one.
Was that the hanging?
Yeah.
The hanging thing?
Depeche Mode means fast speed, doesn't it? But New Order. It was New Order. New Order, the Joy Division were the prostitutes that used to serve the Third Reich, that were Jewish prostitutes.
I did not know this.
Yeah, that's what the Joy Division were.
Okay.
Yeah. So they got nice taste in names for bands.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Nice people to meet at parties.
Oh God, at least give it a 3. Serge says darker and pure by some period.
It's like
absolutely.
It reminds me of that James Ray's Gang War from up north. Not many people heard of them, but
I don't know. Staring at
industrial.
Staring at the Sea album. Staring at the Sky album. First album, The Cure, Staring at the Sea.
I've not heard the album.
The first album is Dark As You Like.
Is it?
Yeah. It's proper dark.
A lot of New Orders.
And it's not showy dark. It's dead simple, straight to the point. It is just a band. Not a lot of fancy shit going on that one. I really love it.
Guitars and echoes and reverbs and stuff.
Yeah,
you know, to get
but
that space
it's all very light.
Yeah.
Paul says not my taste, but excellent 8. Garrett's given it. Eric, how are you only giving this a 6.5, fella? I suppose 6.5 not a bad score though, is it really?
Yeah, no, I mean it's got its merits. I don't. It's not my sort of thing. I wouldn't listen to it, but I'm going to give it a 6.
You wouldn't like dance music you want for this stuff?
Yeah, absolutely. Roots.
Yeah, this isn't the 80s.
No, but it's there, isn't it?
Laura agrees with you, Jim, that the first album is Dark As Hell from The Cure.
Yeah,
I
brilliant. It's
an
absolute masterpiece, and it's one that I forgot to put on my list of albums that you should. You know, someone nominated. No one nominated me to do the 10 albums thing, so I just did it. But I did about 14 of them. People going, "You're only meant to do 10." I went, "No one fucking nominated me."
Yeah, I did 20.
Listen to it. We've done the whole 4 minutes.
Yeah, I like that slap bass.
I'm giving you an 8. Yeah, I like the whole thing. I like the progression on it. I like the dark.
It's not even slap bass. It just sounds like a slap bass.
Hey?
I like it. Yeah, I like it. It reminds me of my youth. I'm a bit old.
Terry says he's picked up as a bit of a 7. I'm giving Schmidt Show an 8. That's T.O. Natchet. Oh, people stop emailing me, please. Now is not the time to email me.
Oh, people who should know better as well.
Alan Crawford, Drago.
Yeah, come on.
What a diva.
What a diva. Where did you land on that
what
one?
What are you doing? I landed on a 6, but I find it hard to score band stuff on this.
That's not band stuff though. It's just
That's him on his own.
sequenced. Yeah, it's sequenced.
You are shitting me.
No, seriously.
So there's no instruments there.
Well, I imagine he probably has.
Yeah,
but
that's
he's
what I'm
added
saying.
them in
Yeah.
himself.
I find it really difficult to sort of.
Really?
You know,
I like that slap bass. I thought it went
Were
really
that
well.
far
You
removed
get
from
an
it?
eight for me.
Was it that long ago?
I'm
It was a long time ago, wasn't it, Jim? When you listen to a guitar band.
No, I just find it really difficult to score. No, I listen to guitar music. I don't listen to techno at home.
No, I don't listen to techno very much.
Ask me to name 10 techno DJs and I'm fucked. Actually, I just have to go through a list of mates because they're all
Techno
pretty much
DJs.
tech. Yeah.
No, I give that last one. I give that one an 8, definitely 8.5 maybe, because it was well produced. It really did sound like it was supposed to sound. It was a gothic track, if you like, or you know.
I liked
post-punk industrial sort of track.
Did you land on the score?
Well, if it's a one-man band thing, then I'm going to up it to a 7. Because, like, fuck, if you're actually fucking sequencing all that and playing all that yourself, then fair play, mate.
Yeah, I like that. That was good. Joe
Let's
Fox,
put this
how's it
guy's
going?
SoundCloud on.
If I was scoring it as a band, if that was a band playing, it would be like a 6 from me.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Jim Prendergast said he slept through that track.
Don't hold back, Jim.
And that's what the 80s was about, sleeping through gigs. I hope so, was that.
Shoegaze. Yeah, I came into it just at the end of the shoegazing, which was good for me.
No, I did quite a bit of shoegazing.
I got into punk a bit too early. But I did see people shoegaze and I always appreciated their music because they were kind of like, you know, goths and punks with rubbed shoulders a bit. You know,
goths, punks, rockers, grunge kids, like then mixed person me in the middle is into sort of like old street sounds electro and Mudhoney.
Oh, I love Mudhoney. I love Mudhoney.
Oh, brilliant.
Mate.
Brilliant. You ever get to see it?
Oh, yeah, twice.
Yeah.
Once
I
on
got to see Dinosaur Jr. a couple of years ago.
I haven't seen them yet. They played Bristol not very long back. Yeah, man.
I was expecting them to have turned into old farts, but
it's not the case.
No.
Jay Mascis does look like a bit of an old fart.
Well, they all look like old farts, you know, but and they don't really. I don't know. It's just that sound. It's still filthy.
Okay, this is
really going anywhere, is it?
No, unfortunately not. It's a well put together track, but we have now listened to it for 2 minutes. And it's kind of still doing the same thing.
I'm not really sure I'd call it techno either. It's more sort of acid trance.
Maybe even electro.
Yeah, maybe even electro.
Lee King gave it a 9, Nat Mitchell gave it a 5. Pierrot says the bass makes me give this a 7.5.
Yeah, it's a nice bass, got a nice bit of tone to it, hasn't it? Sounds very analog, doesn't it?
It does sound very analog. But just a bit of bass does not make a track.
And I'm going to have to give that... Oh, no, there's some good elements, but I don't know, it's like when people call things techno and it turns out not to be.
It's on the smaller end of the spectrum of techno, you know? Like the
techno with a small
not really what I would call
techno with a small T.
Techno with a small T. And CH.
Yeah, I'm going to sort of stick to the 5. It's that middle of the road thing.
Yeah, I think I'm going to have to agree with Jim. I'm going to 5 now. For me, it needed to go somewhere else. There wasn't enough elements in it.
I'll just go back 6 for that last one.
Good.
Did you mark the last one?
Last one's 6 for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Low scores for that, unfortunately.
Good life.
Jim wants to remix it.
Good life. No, I'll bootleg it.
Just karaoke it.
I do
After about 6 stems.
I do bootlegs. I do bootlegs. Can't help myself. I bootlegged the whole dub album. Scientist meets Jar Shacker or somebody in the dub shack, and got loads of cheesy 90s bangers, as my daughter calls them, all the R&B songs of the time, the early 90s, and just used Track to DJ on my laptop with no controller, just literally sitting there bloody pushing buttons and moving things with the mouse. Mixed them all together, each one with an acapella, every track on the album. Okay. At some point I will post it up. It's cheesy as fuck, but there's certain songs on there you will never look at the same again. Busta Rhymes and Mariah Carey being one of them. baby, if you give it to me, I'll give it to you. You know that really cheesy one they did? Well, yeah, you set that off to a nice Eastern themed dark dub tune.
Works well.
Oh yeah, changes the whole tone of the whole tune.
Go on then, Jim.
Rikia. I believe that's a lot of E-I-E-I-O's.
First entry to the URL. Terry's saying he likes this. I like the line that's just come in.
I've quite liked the whole thing. It's really not my sort of thing, but I mean, like, it's like someone's doing like modern trance and mixing it with sort of old school elements and little gothy elements like that sounds like wouldn't sound out of place on a Sisters of Mercy album.
No. you've got to try and experiment, put different things together.
Yeah, no, this is
and that's working out. That change, that's a great change.
The sound is absolutely beautiful. Yeah. It really is.
Terry says he likes the kick, and Garrett's giving it.
Hasn't overdone it. It's still got dynamic. So those drop down bits, they still drop down. They don't suddenly. You know what I mean?
But this guy's done what he should have done. You know, many should have done with other tracks, and that's drop bits, add things. You know, and then so you can have
progression,
8 raging bars of amazement, and then just break it down from the beginning and break it down to the end. And then you've got your amazing bit in the middle, and everything can span around that. Or you can do what this guy's doing and drop this, like put things in and give a bit of movement that way. That's why movement change.
He's definitely got change.
Definitely, yeah, I like it.
Didn't go where I expected it to either. It didn't go full on cheesy trance. It's maintained its.
Somebody said it's tech with a fancy vibe.
Yeah, it's very electro and fancy at the same time.
I don't want to turn it off.
Yeah, really not my cup of tea, but I'm not happy with it. It's going to get a 6 from me.
Solid 6 from Jim?
Yeah.
What?
I'll give that a 7.5, you know, purely because it's hard to use that much reverb and spatial effects without it getting over the top, and it was managing to keep it held down without just being a wash of it.
I thought it was beautifully, that was part of what I liked about it.
When it held down that and put loads of reverb on it, but like squeezed it back in. He must have been using, I don't know, I always put a side chain compressor on my sends, so that every time the kick hits, it pulls it all back.
Yeah.
You know, because I'll usually use, and I'll put one on my effects as well. So I've got like split effects. I'll put a side chain compressor on the effects so that it won't, the kick will always poke through no matter what the fuck's going on.
Yeah. I'm going to give it an 8. I really like the movement in the track and the lines that came in. I thought it was really, really good, produced really, really well. Okay, DJ Jones puts a lot into the URL.
Where's your toilet? I'm going to have to go.
Yeah. Upstairs to the left.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely, mate. Carry on. Honestly, that's you, mate. Cheers. I like this already. Go on, Terry, you're off, mate.
Ladies and gentlemen, the scavenger has left the building.
Yeah. On the Paddy's nose, like just in, you know, it's a little boy's and you know, he's gone for a piss. I like this, it sounds a bit left field with that bass.
I like the snap.
Nice, I like that.
All of DJ Jones's work is produced up the arsehole. It's really, really good.
It's swung nicely, isn't it? You know, you don't want to put everything on the floor all the time. You've got to swing bits of it, you know.
Yeah, that's my problem as well. I always put it on the floor.
You've got to swing. That gets a bit of groove in it.
Yeah. In fact, Warren played me an album that he's about to release. It's really fucking good. Loads of Stanton Warriors influences. Hopefully it'll be out soon, and we will shout about it on the URL.
On Bandcamp, there's fuck labels. I've released, right, I've got stuff online on labels, I've released loads of stuff on labels. The thing is, you don't make any money out of it because you have to give someone, a distribution company takes most of the cut of it. So from the when you get Spotify plays, I must have made about, with all those releases, about 40 quid every 6 months.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Yeah.
You know, which isn't a great deal of money. So I'm going to do the next one on Bandcamp and promote myself, which probably won't be very much. So
well, we'll promote it for you.
Share it, you know. but yeah, breaky kind of paces sort of stuff. But I like this a lot. It's really good. That sort of wonky sort of sound to it, isn't it?
You know it goes from the street station as well. It goes over there and over. Ah, Sean Pettis, finally somebody rating in cats. 9 cats for this one.
Cats. My cat would be in it to rate, but he's keeping away from Terry. Really good at parts a lot.
Disruption, you mean only one thing. Disruption, you mean only one thing. Disruption, you mean only one thing.
Disruption, original mix.
What did I say?
Distribution.
Oh man, honestly, so dyslexic.
You'd be no good in packaging and packing and sending parcels out, would you? You'd be disrupting stuff when you should be distributing it.
Are you off, Quinn? Thank you very much for joining us. See you later.
Quinn, bye, Quinn. Oh, here's a video. Whoa. Terry's trying to eat the cat.
This is getting good scores. So 9 from Paul, a 9 from Bronwyn, and 8 unicorns from Laura. DJ James, you've hit a gold mine with this one.
Change the camera.
Go on then, Jim, mark it.
That's cheating. Right, rewind it then. Rewind.
Oh, I don't know, we give you a
Rewind,
good thing
select,
after this as it goes.
Right, okay. Wow, was it good, was it?
It was good, yeah.
It was really good.
Damn. Sorry. It's not.
Sorry, we've got to
Chris,
play it all again for Jim.
I get confused.
There you go, Jim, there you go. That's it, you got your 2 sets. Please stop. That's all he's allowed. What do you reckon?
Go on, mark it.
That sounded pretty funky. I want to hear more.
Yeah, no.
That's what everybody else is saying.
That's
It's
what- that's
nine,
what-
so-
screenshot.
Okay. Well, so based on it's pretty funky, and I want to hear some more. So I'm probably going to listen to it when I go home. So I've got to give it a 7, haven't I?
Well done,
20
Jim.
seconds of music. I've got to give it a 7. Fuck you. Fuck you both.
All right, go and have one more second.
What did you give it? A 7?
Getting good scores. Well, it's getting mixed scores actually.
It's getting some high scores, 8.5,
Yeah, we've got
9.
some 9s.
Where are you on that?
I'd give that a 7.5, 8 really, because you know I like that a lot, and I'd like to see where it went even further.
Yeah.
King only gave it a 6, so he's not her bag of tea, but bag of tea.
Graham Lee, thank you for joining us.
Right, not her bag of sugar cubes.
Oh, this is oh no, Paul Corelli.
Frequency shifter, taku taku.
We've heard taku.
Really?
Really? Fire.
Yeah. Remind me not to give him alcohol when we're on the show again. Aptly named.
Frequency shifter.
Everything's shifting. Absolutely everything. The kick, the lot, everything.
The kick's not there really.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the kick.
Yeah.
It's like a builder.
If there was a big chunky kick in there,
I get the feeling this one's way.
I mean, there's an app you can get like replace kicks when you hit in your ears. Like, so when you got something, you can just go, oh, there you go, that's better.
Once just come up with a bang, I get it.
Yeah. Kick adjuster.
yeah, it's that kick. It really needs.
We love our kicks at the URL. We
It's
really
got to cut
fucking
through.
do.
It's just got to cut through the mix.
Agreed.
I know what you're trying to get.
It moves well.
Yeah, it moves well. And I kind of get what he's trying to do with that kick as well.
But you want a bigger
And
one.
what he's hearing in his head is probably different to what we're getting out here.
David Johnson says, cool noises. Yes, indeed. Jag Shadow! It's 5 o'clock in the morning in Australia and you missed the track, fella.
Dude. Yeah, I'm going to say...
It's an
I'm
8
sorry,
track from Pierrot. Yeah, Jag, you missed your tune, fella. It's like the second one
There's a
in.
lot of stuff on that sort of 400 hertz going on, all on top of each other there as well for a moment or two.
Yeah.
See, these two are well into their production. I just like the fact that it's got some cool noises and moves well. Could do with a big kick.
Yeah.
Mark it down for the kick, so I'm going to give you a 7.
Lovely top end work as well.
Yeah.
Lovely top end work going on.
Tiny Bite says, i.e. the PCM.
Now it's also got a little bit lost. But really, it's like...
Big fat kick, I'd have given you a 9. It's an 8 from me.
It's I don't really know how to score it. I want to score it really low because I didn't like it and I thought the production needed quite a lot of help as well.
So go on then.
So it's going to be a 4 from me.
Oh my lord! Jim! Lowest score than
Well, proper twiddly trance isn't my thing, you know.
It didn't feel like trance to me. Yeah, no. Didn't feel like trance to me. Okay, this is Atari.
Oh!
Crushed on a bike.
We'll have a bit of that.
Atari.
Come on, Atari.
It's a bit muddy, but
it's disgusting.
Activision says agree on the kick. No, Terry, Jim and Trance do not get on.
Yeah, it has to be a bit special if it's going to get my notice.
From Trance, yeah.
There are a few trance tunes just recently that I've heard that I've just gone, how the fuck did they do that? And it's got me, you know, but it's rare. It doesn't happen very often.
This sounds like it might be up your street. So Shimon said instant light. David Johnson said pendulum feeling. Leaf's giving it a 10.
I'm not surprised actually.
Yeah.
Atari, this is probably my favourite thing that you've ever put in.
I agree. I totally agree. This is
rocking, mate.
And not what I expected from you at all.
I don't know. I don't expect
anything from Atari these
anymore.
days. No, tell me about it. Atari's giving it a 10. Atari, you are on fire. What's that?
Crazy.
It is crazy.
Isn't it? Yeah. It's like avant-garde techno. It's like, like the Frank Zappa and techno.
Yeah.
That's Atari all over.
Atari, yeah.
Atari all over.
Seriously, that's a compliment.
That is a compliment.
Yeah, fuck it. Fuck everybody.
That's Atari's whole attitude to music, isn't it? He doesn't give a fuck. He's going to do what he's going to do.
Yes,
Love him for it.
Would like to hear this mixed properly. Take the mud, a little bit of mud out of it. Yeah, I need to. Pierrot says Prodigy 2.0.
Yeah, that's like
Prodigy
Tesco's own brand. Tesco's own brand Prodigy.
That was brilliant.
Yeah.
That was fucking
nice
brilliant.
one, Atari. You've just
9.5.
cheered me up. Yeah, I'm with him.
Yeah, nice one. Yeah, definitely. I'll give that a 9. Definitely. You know, just for
Spot on, mate.
Mate.
Punky techno.
Yeah, definitely.
Punky techno.
Oh, this guy's online.
Monosapien acidus.
Yes, this guy's online right now.
Actizen. A citizen.
Let's just put it up on the screen so we can see. There we go.
That's really helpful.
It's
It's great for you lot. It's great for you lot, but honestly, on the size of this screen here.
It's alright, somebody came up with another idea. What I'm going to do is take all these tracks and do like a radio station and just play them in live. Just play them all in full.
Yeah,
so that,
that's
you know.
Oh yeah.
Andrew Morrison's joined the show. Avatar says favourite thing Atari's done. Yeah.
Andrew Morrison.
All of us. I wonder if that's him.
Nice one.
Have we got a conservative online? Seriously, we've got a conservative on the show.
Search says don't take the mud out. Yeah, okay, well that's 3 for not taking the mud out.
Well said, mate.
There's brass.
Yeah. And for Atari, that was nearly a 10 from everybody. Not sure how I feel about this one.
I quite like it.
Hey, Andrew.
Get feeling this is live again.
There's room for that punk sort of punk, you know, Atari punk concert that makes all these good noises. There's room for that kind of punk sound.
Great.
Yeah, totally.
Pierce says 9+ cats for the mono sapien.
Getting a lot of these trancy lines coming in, you know? It's like...
That was the best
It's
bit
automatically...
Yeah, the best bits about tracks is the way the acid lines, wasn't it? You know? As long as they didn't stop playing tunes, I was alright. You know? It's nice when they started changing chords.
Bet Leaf's right on this one.
He's giving it an 8, I think. Jack says, I think the kit needs more tweaking, but overall a good track 7. 5 tabs from Jag.
When you've got a distorted kit, you don't need much
Going on.
lick, as they say, because the crispness and the body distortion.
It's abrasive.
It's dirty. There's a lot of bleed going on.
Noise Gorilla says this is a lovely tune on the song.
Noise Gorilla's been...
Noise, he didn't rate it properly, did he?
Not in Cats, no.
No. What's a comment on that? So please rate it Cats.
Lovely tune. It's not really, is it? It's not really meant to be fucking lovely.
No.
We're not painting pretty pictures here, people.
Atari's giving it a 7, Joe Fox is giving it an 8, Laura's giving it 7 cats. Jacob Gobecki says it's a 10 for Atari's track, you're a little bit behind the times, fella. Jack says I wasn't rating.
It's a well walk.
Hats and crashes, says Serge. Yeah, agreed.
It's all bled over. Like you can hit, they're there, but they've just been distorted by the amount of low end that's there.
You're right, I think this might be live.
And it's a shame that you've overdriven it so badly because you can hear what's there when all that sub comes out. You can hear what's there as soon as the sub comes back in. Yeah.
You might just put the distortion pedal on and
Let's just run the whole thing through it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely live stuff, isn't it?
I think it's live.
Okay, I was kind of sort of landing on around a 5 or 6, so I'm going to have to go for around a 6 or so, 6 and 6.5 because it's live and scoring it up 1 because I think it is live.
I'm kind of with you.
Yeah, exactly the same. 6.5.
6.5. Needs a little bit more in the production to bring it out.
Yeah, you just need to work on your mix there because, like, basically with digital, that's what we're hearing there is digital clipping, and basically with analog, when you overdrive something, yeah, everything gets distorted. But with digital, you get that horrible missing pieces. Literally pieces are missing out of the sound as it goes along, and it clicks and grinds and.
This is I Want to Marry a Sea Slug by Melius.
Oh, I saw this.
Nicely said.
Yeah?
Impressed. Could you pass me another one of those stars, darling? Thank you. Would you like to share this one with me?
Tiny Bite says VCA click.
I've got to get some toilet roll later on.
I'm not
share that with everybody.
That's what I'm saying.
Actizem says thank you all. No problem. I hope you listen to what we said and then pop another track in and get a better score.
Am I giving you a lift game, am I?
No, I'll go jump on the tree.
Oh, right.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you can do it if you want. No.
It's already a long enough drive home.
Yeah. You're not Bristol then, are you? No?
Bath.
Bath?
Yeah.
From the name of the track, it's a very good name for the track. I Want to Marry a Sea Slug. I don't know how this is going to score. Matthias Soccer, hello buddy. You missed your tracks, fella.
It really reminds me of something. It really reminds me of, we were talking about earlier, shoegaze music. It really reminds me of a track on the My Bloody Valentine Loveless album.
Okay.
That's a beautiful album if you haven't heard it.
I haven't heard it, no.
They broke the record label doing it.
Really?
And the studio, yeah. Fucking bankrupt.
Oh, really?
The production is just ridiculous. It's just absolutely over the top.
A bit like Born to Canada or...
This?
I know who it is. Superorganism. I was Superorganism. I was playing them at your house a while back.
There's more to Superorganism now.
They do stuff very much like this, yeah. But this is more like a shoegaze version.
Sweet.
I quite like it.
If they had that on, on like Virgin Hold music, when you throw that like you'd be happy, wouldn't you? You'd be so children's spokesman. That's what you need to do. Send in this track. But I do like it. I like that. It does remind me sort of like Born to Canada, sort of like Younger Brother maybe, or something like that.
It's not for me.
What's the Born to Canada album where it's it's all like made out of folk music.
That's the right to children. That's the American thing, probably.
Yeah.
Leaf says 4, could sleep to this. David Johnson says 7. Ashley Towell gives it a 5. Jag gives it a 10 pussies. Paul says I like
that.
Yeah. I get the feeling.
I don't want to score it. I just quite.
No, that was a lovely tune.
Nice.
That was a lovely tune.
Oh my god.
That last comment on SoundCloud sort of.
Been for that one.
That was for that one, yeah, because that was genuinely lovely. There was absolutely nothing offensive about that. That was as fluffy
you could have taken that tune home to meet your mum.
As fluffy as a pink cloud in the evening.
I'm not taking that track home to meet mum. You're getting a 5 from me, fella. Want to mark it?
No.
No.
Not going to mark it. I'm going to.
Warren?
I'll give that one a 7. Actually, I like that.
Okay.
Pink fluffy cloud.
Any advice production-wise on that? No?
No, none.
Really? Leave it as it is?
Production, perfect.
Oh my god. For such a low track, I didn't expect you, but then you do listen to that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
It sounds like Stephen Hawking's Public Enemy #1.
Pierrot, yes it is indeed your tune. Serge says snappy, and I agree with him.
It's beautiful.
What did you expect? It's Pierrot. Pierrot, I've not listened to the 4 tracks you've sent me yet because my life's been absolutely hectic recently. I even missed my own mother's birthday party. Kraftwerk, says Serge.
Yeah, sort of. I've got to say, I'm not a big fan.
Really?
Kraftwerk.
I like Kraftwerk. I like what they represent and where they came from and what they did for music, but their production is so poor.
You seen that video? You seen that video of them doing their first gig?
Yeah, in like the
techno.
60s. Yeah.
It's amazing. That sounds good.
Yeah.
They should have stuck with
They
that.
should have stuck with that.
It's all about, yeah, but to be fair, an artist wants to appeal. It's like earlier you said that your album was a bit too clean, and I'm like, no, it's perfect, mate. You know, you've got everything exactly where it needs to be, but for you, it's too clean.
Yeah.
Trying to appeal to a bigger market. Noise Gorilla's all over the place. Super nice track. He's commented here.
Oh, here we go, Noise Gorilla.
Oh,
Super nice.
just so simple, but that changed.
It did change up. Is that a D tune?
Drop, semitone.
Yeah.
2 semitone, 3 semitone, whatever.
We'll go back up now.
No, why would it? Pierrot.
Ab Davis says excellent. Jim Prendergast says nice, clear synths. Matthias Stopper gives it an 8. Andrew Morrison says, I like this nice and clean 8 cats. 7 from David Johnson and 8.5 from Lee.
It's so old school, but it's like the modern production value.
Yeah.
Taking like
How you wanted your music to sound. How you wanted your music. Like when I was breakdancing, if we'd have heard this when we were doing breakdancing,
Cleaned in your pants.
We'd have been like right on the floor to it. This is how we wanted our music to sound, but actually the production back then was terrible.
It's definitely old electro-y, so that's what it reminded me of Public Enemy for some reason. The beat is sort of like, isn't it?
The track is called Metropolis,
Yeah.
so I'm guessing he's like trying to emulate that.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah,
the film.
yeah.
You might be, I don't know. Harriet, are you? Serge says, love the simplicity and the obvious tribute to a certain era of electro. Yeah, absolutely.
Beautiful.
It is. All of Harriet's tracks are absolutely stunning.
Honest to God, mate, I was just talking earlier about Street Sounds Electro and stuff. Like that's a 10 from me, mate.
Really?
Yeah. I'd have been down throwing moves to that when I was about 13,
Can I make
mate.
a reservation
No
for
kidding,
2
that was
with
a
meerkat
proper little-
meals for Sunday, please?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yes, another reservation for
I'll give that
Monday
a 10 as well, to be
lunchtime.
honest.
10?
Yeah, definitely.
No,
Really
that's
good.
me in
Flicky
for
on the old
Tuesday,
days.
Wednesday,
That's
and
getting rinsed at home.
That's like
Meerkat meals get 2 for 1 on starters,
Yeah,
mains,
yeah,
and
yeah.
desserts every Sunday to Thursday
I was listening
for
to
a
the
whole
Beastie
year.
Boys then.
When you buy something from Hansa Market, simple.
Again, that was just a bit after for me. That was 3 or 4 years after I stopped breakdancing.
Yeah.
Break for bleeping snares.
Fucking hell! Oh! Jack Hawkins! Jesus Christ, fella.
Hey, I like you already, mate.
ReviewTheMeerkat.com, you know it. Oh, we'd all be bouncing around to this.
you know me too well.
Yeah.
I'd just be, there'd be no getting sense out of me if this was on.
It's only a minute and 30 long.
Well, it needs sometimes, doesn't it?
Yeah. Yes! Nice break, fella. Did you make it yourself?
Yeah, that's a break. That's, think about it, break.
Alright.
I'm pretty sure that's in the Reason sound bank somewhere.
Quad pod.
Yeah, think about it.
All the classic breaks are in the Reason sound bank. It's almost worth buying Reason just for the sound bank.
I love the switch between the two.
It's like Harker's got a semi sort of BPM for jungle and drum and bass anyway.
Yep.
So
Just marry them all up.
it fits.
Really nicely.
This is more like, I don't know.
Jack says there's plenty more where that came from.
Excellent, fella.
Oh, more!
Oh.
Shrans indeed. I love a bit
Yeah.
of Shrans, no matter how much people slate it. As long as it's not that cheesy shit that keeps
Not that
breaking
what,
out
what,
into.
what.
Oh, you know what I mean, yeah.
Hard style.
Sorry.
Rump, 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 rump.
Oh, hard style. Yeah.
9.
I'm with you on that.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah,
fat
definitely.
9.
Yeah, I'll give
Maybe if I'd have heard more of it and there'd have been some more interesting things happening, it might have even been a 10, mate.
Yeah.
Because even though I'm not normally in, that's like not that's techno with a K.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean? But I'd have been having it. To that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll give it a 9, but I'll give it a 9.5 because it's short.
Okay.
Because for me, because you're that this band I'm wearing now, Rudimentary Penal, they put like 11 tracks on an EP.
Yeah.
So, and there were some of them was like 20 seconds long.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, and sometimes you've only got to have that little news boost, little tiny little nibble
Yes,
or something
yes.
like to get it, and that's it. And
Yes.
that's all you need to do. Tell us that quick story, that's it. Come on. One liner.
Scored massively highly.
Yeah.
Okay, Christopher Wickland, your track has disappeared. It was just before
Your track
Amy's
has left
track,
the building.
and it's gone. So, here's Amy.
Oh, some light
Can you
relief.
pick that up?
Well, maybe.
I'll do it, yeah.
Yep, go on. Have you heard this yet?
No,
No.
Come on, pick
kept
it up.
this one. Sick acid lines.
Shit, can we give 12s and stuff? That's amazing. That was just the best. I'm going to sample that and make that into a tune.
Please
Awesome.
Yeah, I'm going to sample that and make that into
Amy,
a
once
tune.
again, it's obviously going to be a 10.
Yeah, yeah.
You sang techno.
do. You did sing techno.
Fucking love you. You sang techno.
You know?
Amy, can you do me a favour next time though? Can you make it a little bit louder?
Yeah.
What, are you only going to
Can
give
you
her
use
a
a bit of
9 'cause it
compression?
needs to be
Can
louder?
you try and compress it a little bit next time? Like, put a compressor, like, bit of EQ, like, to bump it up.
Yeah. Send it off for some mastering,
Yeah,
maybe.
Yeah, that might be good.
Yeah.
That'd be nice.
Okay, somebody talk about something because I've
3,000 cats, 10, 10, 10,
3,000.
10,000, 10 million.
Yeah.
Sore Throat, 101 tracks on a 12-inch vinyl, 11 one side and 90 on the other.
Oh,
What's that, Richard Harden? How?
How? Where?
Yeah,
I don't
what?
know.
Yeah, not sure about that.
Yeah, the EP Fast, we wrote EP Night Fast, that's like
11
tracks
kitties from
on a
Atari.
45 RPM as well, not 33 mind you.
It was
45
like,
RPM,
be
11
fair,
tracks.
it was all live.
Yeah,
it was all
just
right.
a kazoo and a tambourine.
I did say that she needs to hit some pots and pans and shit just to make it a little bit more interesting.
Hitting shit would be interesting.
Okay, Jason Adams, well done, Amy. Do we all mark that
Yeah,
out for 10s?
Yeah,
Tens all round, 10s and a half.
obviously.
10 and a half.
She sang techno, you can't not
Yeah.
give it a 10,
Yeah.
at least.
Karaoke techno.
I've refused to give people a lift home from free parties for being unable to sing me techno when my car stereo was broken. So,
Yeah, take it free.
Amy, you'd have got a lift home, babe.
Noise Gorilla's been on here as well. You don't need to do anything.
Oh,
Noise
fucking
Gorilla's
hell,
done
he
it
is
all.
everywhere,
Nice and
isn't he?
freaky. Freaky.
I reckon he's just gone through the list and listened to
Yeah,
fucking
I've been
everything.
Yeah, yeah, I'm not surprised. Yeah, I'm not surprised. There's others that do it. I know, you're all fucking out there.
This is Blitz 4
Demons were rock stars. He'd be the one.
2 circuits. Yeah, it does sound like a circuit. that a circuit? The audio tape? Yeah, 2 circuits, I think. Is that a mono station?
No, it's just a circuit.
There's one behind it, isn't there? Is that not just a reflection circuit behind it?
Amy says she can go to bed now. Yeah, cheers, thanks for the support, Amy.
Yeah, fuck off, then.
You're a good track and I think you're off. Commitment, isn't it?
Fair weathered friends for fuck's sake. And I'm not this one on the track.
When you say demons,
Didn't even notice me knocking it on.
That's good. Seamless.
Like, this seems to me like this resurgence of sort of hardware and stuff that's going on at the minute is bringing a lot of the old 80s sounds and not just the sounds, but people are listening and they're automatically defaulting back. And I'm not sure if I'm actually going to start scoring people down for it.
Oh really?
I mean the
Because it's like, there's a lot of people who, they've got this wonderful kit, but they're not doing their own thing.
I mean the granddaddy.
Everyone's sort of harking back to this golden era of electro and stuff because they've got this resurgence of boutique hardware, affordable boutique hardware, and it's like, well, actually, it's capable of so much more.
Yeah. So go on then, mark it.
I can't fault production. And I do actually quite like electro and stuff, you know, so I'm not going to mark it down per se, but it's beginning to be a little bit like, I've noticed over the last few shows, last 3 or 4 shows in fact, that it's become a bit of a theme. And it's like, you're going to do electro, you need to listen to what's going on now in electro, because it is twisted as fuck. It is seriously, this is old school, really old school, and actually there's people doing stuff at the moment in electro that's just off the scale, but they're using the same equipment, the same kit.
Sound with modern equipment, it can sound quite stale because they were using stuff that was quite low-fi. Sometimes some of the samplers like had a fault, like the Lindrum with a 12-bit sampler. So that had a certain crunch to it. And people were using Atari samplers, which also got things down to 12 bits and 16 or 8 bits even. Like that was crunch things up. And that's not what, you know, when you use a clean thing to make old electro, it sounds stale.
I mean, production-wise, yeah, really not. I'd have probably even driven it harder into the limit or stuck it on a soft clip. But just to get that proper big, fat sort of sound out of it. But lovely, a nice tune, but it's beginning to, all this sort of like old school electro stuff's beginning to feel a bit cliched all over again. So I'm going to only give it a 7. I would have scored
only
higher.
Only a 7, Jesus Christ.
Well, I'd have scored it pretty high if it had
better.
something a bit more original to it, if you know what I mean.
Where do you stick digitalism in that electro?
It fits really nicely.
Because to me, digitalism were the best thing to come out of music when they came out a couple of years back. They were fucking awesome. Do you know digitalism?
No. I thought you meant like using digital equipment.
No, digitalism, the band.
No, I don't know them.
Yeah, oh please do. It's awesome, awesome stuff. This is Mark Danon. Dave Mark II, that's his cat.
Some pretty hard trance sound going on there.
He's got a very hard housey, trancey sort of vibe.
Yeah.
It's a bit muddy, isn't it?
I was just about to say the production, the mastering could be a bit. It's got that very rainy trance vibe going on.
Bass is lost, isn't it?
Yeah, mastering.
Yeah, definitely mastering.
Mixing.
Sometimes just looking at the sweet spot and what sounds good on the part of the thing, like the kick, just letting it have that bit, you know, or layering kicks. So you've got a fat bit, you've got a middle bit, and you've got a kicky bit.
Yeah.
3 different kicks.
I've just started doing that.
You know?
Jason Adams says, thanks for checking out. I'm an old man, so old electro.
Yeah,
that was the point I was going to make next.
A
lot of these people who are making these electro tracks are harking back to the days when they used to listen to electro tracks, you know. So
it was the same in the 80s. Before techno and everything was out, and I was in the 80s.
Chill out, mate.
Back in the 60s.
Yes.
And every alternative band had a 60s track in for it that they did in their set.
Yeah.
Or on albums even.
Well, look at the Black Keys. They're very 60 or.
So everyone's harking back to that because that's what they grew up with. That's what their mum and dad's listening to. That's what they, you know.
The Strokes being a really good example of that, harking back to the sort of 70s rock and that.
heard much better Strokes on it, huh?
Yeah,
Oh,
very much
yeah,
like that,
yeah,
not,
quite like
no,
Strokes.
not like the Stooges. You sound like the Stooges.
Okay.
Yeah. Very down, tone, down, tone, down.
Ah,
tone,
right,
down,
okay.
tone, down, tone.
Noise Gorillas here again.
Yeah. Ray, Dave.
Production here, production.
Yeah,
it needs
yeah.
more mastering, more.
It needs something in there to hold interest as well.
Mastered, you know, if you've got this sense of you as an engineer, you just say no, you need to mix up.
Yeah.
It kind of feels like you're listening to a sketch.
Yes, 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 it does. I'm not too sure
Fancy
this is the
DJ.
score.
I mean, it's a really nice arpeggio it's got going there.
That's never been my bag, that
But it doesn't make a tune.
No,
Just
an
having
arpeggio.
a beat and arpeggio. The beat really needs some help.
It's almost like it's like a happy hardcore arpeggio with
Trance
a
fill.
like that sort of lo-fi sort of techno vibe to it, you know, because it's a woolly kit.
It's a very woolly thing.
They're very kind of woolly drums.
Yeah, okay,
so
so.
it's your most
where
So
would-
sorry, Mark, but I'm gonna sort of I don't know. I'm gonna give you a 5 for the sort of like, because you've got the good elements in there. There's a really nice arpeggio there you could work with, and it does build nicely. But it's fitting it all together as a track.
Yeah, and making it sound good.
And keeping the interest going as well, because that when it came back in was just like nothing, wasn't it? If you know what I mean. You'd had this big
Yeah.
noise,
intro
and
was
then you got the breakdown, and then when it came back in and there was nothing, that's fair enough. But you got to be careful how long you keep people waiting.
Sometimes you can cheat, and when you do your drop and you want, it's got to launch with a bang and come back in. Get on the master volume, actually put a fade, a volume fade of about 2.5, a couple of dB.
Yeah.
So that actually the build up, even though it sounds just getting louder and louder and louder, it's actually getting softer at the end of it.
Yeah.
So when you've actually stopped that from being pinned down,
It still sounds loud when it comes back
the
in.
next bit sounds even violent and loud, but it's not. It's just the same as it was before.
Tricks and tips again.
Or bring it back in with some of the bass cut off for about 8 bars, have another tiny little drop, and then stick that bass back in there and bring it in.
Break it down to the side.
So yeah, did we mark that last track?
Yeah, I'll go for 5.
I'll pick up to that. Hard 5, difficult to say 5.
It is,
Really,
it is.
just because of
The mud.
not just that, and the arrangement as well wasn't engaging.
I'm with you guys on this as well. Mark, you've put much better into the URL. I think you need to work more on the overall production of the track, as in like the sound that's coming out. That was very quiet, very muddy.
Production on that.
This one? Real deal Joker, isn't it?
Oh,
Mark Hunziger!
but even his stuff that I don't like, it still makes me stop and listen.
To it, yeah.
It sounds like the highs are floating above the bottoms, doesn't it? Rather than being all mushed in together like last one. It sounds like right
And
in a
that
different
is
space, all together like that.
Such a beautiful arpeggio again. It's got a lovely pattern going on there. Not my kind of thing, this one actually. I really like Real Joker, like a lot.
Hey, you got onto the URL submission album.
Oh, you know what I mean? He is so good.
That bass is right down the middle as well, isn't it?
GD's More agreed with us, and I believe that was for the last track. Casey Glasspool says nice, but a bit flat. Yeah, that's pretty much where we were here. Least getting a 7 for this one. 8 Sleepy Cats and Laura. Pad a bit louder, it felt sound like a ringing phone. It's not what I expected from Real Deal Joker. Can't fault the track in any way, I don't know.
It's like something's changing that big time. It's like, lots of different.
Yeah.
Made her feel shut up though.
Yeah. There's always something a bit more at the end of these tracks, always. They do actually go somewhere.
That's probably dropping more, isn't it?
Yeah.
Ibiza. It's on the next Ministry of Sound Chill Out album.
Cafe Del Mar.
I don't know whether Mark
Cafe Del Mar game.
That's a compliment.
I was being facetious.
Stevie Overend, once again, because your track is not on YouTube, it will not play. So I will try and get a copy off of you for the next one. Some marks on that one.
I'm marking it down because I don't like that sort of music, but hell, it's still an 8.
Jim marked it down and it's still an 8. What?
Yeah, I mean, I've got to agree with Jim. We sort of agree on a lot of things, I think, really. You know, an 8, really, because, I mean, good production. You know, I wouldn't listen to it myself. I'd probably skip past it if it was on CD, to be honest with you.
But there's a market for it.
A bit more twisted and a bit original.
Yeah.
You know, but it's definitely there. I mean, you know, if you put a compilation CD together, that would be on it.
Yeah, oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Nice summertime track, you know, so you're thinking about like the techno that you've got around.
Atom. Is Atom Tower?
This is Atom Tower, yeah. Again, it's I'm with these guys, an 8. That was an 8 for the last track. Like I say, this is the dude that made the intro.
Yeah. Oh, right.
Yeah. I think this is his band.
The background's weird, isn't it? Like that.
This is really wonky.
There's K music, isn't it? Like,
yeah.
Without being too obvious.
And you do a lot of K.
Yeah. He's in a hole, you know.
Hideous, says Bronwyn 4. Oh dear, Atom, this is not going down well. And yet your intro went down beautifully.
Yeah, that was a sick out intro, that one.
Look at Jim's face.
It makes me want to laugh.
I never know where to mark this kind of stuff. Peter Glasspool's giving it one of those.
Yeah, that's what I'm giving it. I'm giving it a chin stroke. And a bemused look and a grin. That's how I'm scoring it. A bemused look, a chin stroke and a grin.
Weird noise on the background was blocked out of it.
It's even more wonky. It fits quite nicely, doesn't it?
That's why he's giving it a 4.
Really?
Glasspool says it gives me anxiety.
Sounds like Crash on like 16 speed.
It's a solo track from Atom apparently.
Sounds like Crash at like half the speed. You know, like a pull stretch. You see that pull stretch where you can stretch things 8 times the things they really are. A bit like that. Like Justin Bieber played at 20 times the speed. Sounds amazing. Honestly, believe me, look at Justin Bieber stretch 10 or 20 times the speed. Sounds incredible.
I will have to look
right.
it up.
Yeah. I'm giving it a bemused look, a chin stroke, and a grin. Because I actually enjoyed everybody's reactions to that.
Even to these 3 people.
This doesn't come out very often, but I'm going to give it a Mandy's milk. Don't really know how to get to Anyway, let's move on. Atom, your intro track is fucking rocking. If you write something like that and put it in, you're going to get 8s and 9s every time.
Have we got a video for this one then?
I don't think it's a video.
It's just a picture.
I went to sort of
the weird 10 minutes.
The band 10 minutes in.
This is Will Howard. This is the guy who suggested I do some sort of radio station on YouTube, and I think it's a brilliant idea. Like I say, play all these tracks in full. Give not producer rights. Give the credits to the producers. Move it along a bit more. And we can resurrect the URL extender. Because it technically is a URL extender now.
How many viewers have we got at the moment then?
30 viewers, you've got to 30 viewers.
30 people.
The stream stopped.
Oh, you are shitting me.
No, for me it stopped.
Mine's still working.
Is the stream still going? Yeah, it's Santana, isn't it? Yeah, Katie, it's definite. Took, Richard Torrens said. Took. What are you saying, took?
Took.
Gone down, took shot. Oh no, truck has ducked in the motivation to score it, obviously.
Yeah, flick it on. Let's see if something's actually going to happen.
It's just noodling, isn't it?
It's guitar noodling. It's guitar noodling.
Want to do some eggs?
Okay, yeah. Join in.
Santana vibe.
But it's guitar noodling. It's guitar noodling.
Yeah.
That's
Musical
it.
masturbation.
I'm done.
You done, are you?
Yeah.
Sorry,
Play some
dude,
more,
but-
don't it, if you like?
What? It's guitar noodling. I'm not even. No.
We found Jim's limit.
It's like you plug someone's bedroom and they're playing a guitar.
Yeah.
And you thought it was like some kind of crack dealer and that, and you had to go and bug the next door neighbours out and stuff.
When I was about 19, I lived in a bedsit. The guy below me got given a fucking loop pedal, right? He had a reverb and a delay. This is what I fucking heard for months and months and months and months on end. It's guitar noodling, and I'm sorry, but no.
What you're saying is you want a kick drum and a bass line.
What I'm saying is just turn it off.
Oh dear.
Well, I've never had to say I'm sorry, mate, but it's guitar noodling, you know.
Yeah.
Some form, some function, some kind of thing to hang on to.
Dorian
but
mode,
guitar
the next
noodling,
mode,
just no. It's
two
just
more scales.
I'm just gonna go home and like the next time I feel like noodling on my guitar, record it for 5 minutes and stick it on the review, and expect people to mark it, you know, to sort of rate it and
You really have
You know you have to do that now, don't you?
Yeah, but it just seems a bit odd.
You have to do that.
I'm going to do it. I am. I'm going to get my keyboard out. I'm just going to noodle on the keyboard for 5 minutes and just send in whatever I happen to noodle and record.
Like
I dare you.
in the cinema like that.
I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll even create a fake profile to do it.
Yeah.
Do it, Jim. Do it. Unfortunately, you did not score well. It's a 4 from me. Jim?
Yeah.
I'm not scoring it.
Warren?
Yeah, about 4.
Yeah.
Just, I mean, maybe
Good
a 3.
play.
Maybe
I
a
think
3
you're
really,
just being.
because
I think you're just being nice.
No, it was
I
good.
think
It
you're
was
doing
good guitar
really nice.
noodling. You know, the style was good. It
Yeah,
was,
but it was guitar noodling.
It was guitar
wasn't,
noodling.
It wasn't a track.
it was on the track. Agreed.
So
Well, it could have been.
Eh?
It could have been. You could have fleshed it out and added some stuff to that.
Yeah,
Put it into
a drum beat.
door
Yeah.
and put some stuff on.
Some
it.
form.
Yeah.
some form rather than just a noodle all around the same key for.
And also a bit more of a frequency
8 odd
change, like a
minutes.
flange or something, or
A
wah pedal or
Yeah.
something.
Anything.
Rotary cab, anything.
Yeah.
We didn't not like your
No.
tune, fella.
No.
Okay, this
I'm not
guy.
slagging you for noodling on your guitar. I'm just saying
Keep
this
noodling, man,
isn't
it's
really
good
the forum for noodling.
The guitar,
Healthy,
yeah, I agree.
healthy stuff.
Okay, this is Mohammed El Majatid.
Go on, mate. Let's have a listen then.
I'm not even too sure I pronounced that right, but this is definitely his first tune into the URL. And guess who's that? Noise Gorilla. Nice and rolling.
It's that drum and bass and techno. Drum and bass, only got 4 beats.
Yeah, lo-fi tech. It says in the hashtag at the top.
Next Tuesday, post your noodles. No.
No, please, no more noodles.
Hot noodles.
Hot noodles, yeah.
I'm going to have a noodly review now, aren't we?
That's it, mate. I'm playing strings.
We have a band.
I've got a 4-string guitar.
There we go.
Isn't that a bass?
I've got a 1-string banjo.
No, it's a 6-string guitar with 4 strings.
Second on the 1-string banjo.
A and D are missing. So I've got E and the other 3, I can't remember what they're called.
You barely made the chord with that.
G and the 2 above that. I know the top one's E as well, so I don't know. B?
E, A, B, G, B, E.
That's a bad guess.
I like elements.
Is this a live jam?
Don't know.
Needs some production help.
Yeah.
That's a nice chunk of kit there, just needs bringing
Like
it
I say, it's got elements I like. There was a good bit back here. It does say lo-fi tech, so this is what he's aiming for.
I quite like it.
It's got sort of Apex 20 sort of elements to it in a way. It's always said that quite a lot, but
Very
got
glitch.
that sort of glitchy.
Yeah.
Maybe shit mat, not shit mat, Venetian snares.
Venetian snares.
Got a bit of breakthrough glitch to it, hasn't it?
Yeah. Like I say, I like elements, but the track as a whole, I'm not too keen on.
Yeah.
I like where it's breaking up.
Doesn't really gel, does it?
No.
It's hard to get through the break up and something that's supposed to be breaking up. It always depends what it's CD's skipping sometimes. It is though, isn't it? It's difficult. You know, you have to come back to branch all the tracks out and then chop it all up and twist it up the actual whole track. Sometimes, or elements of that track.
I'm going to stick it on a 6 because there's some really good bits and some bits that I didn't like quite so much.
I think I'm with Jim on this one.
Yeah.
Like there's elements there that I really enjoyed and elements there that just made it feel
What
like
are you guys saying? Bit too busy on the breakbeat techno, says Jim. Matt gives it 6 whole cats with with half an eaten one for a grand 6.5.
Yeah.
That's what when we started rating in babies and someone immediately typed in 8.5 and I'm like, well, 8.5 babies, you sick fuck. Half a fucking baby. Chopped a baby in half to rate a fucking track.
The bottom half, top half, or straight down the middle.
Yeah.
Or quartered.
Well, he said half. That's not quartered, is
So
it?
you can actually take a quarter out and like just have that half and that half.
Oh, like right.
Opposite
Yeah,
half.
okay, so let's chop a baby up into 100 bits and just use 50 of them. Yeah.
Tune into the URL and chop up babies.
Which was my point in the first place. You know? It's like, fucking... What have I got involved in? We're rating in half babies, for fuck's sake.
I think Solomon's Court, says Matt Rogers. No, don't do that. No, we won't. Don't worry.
Listen to the lushness of that sound.
Surge, isn't it? He's put this up as slapstick.
Nice. You've got some comments on Facebook on
real
SoundCloud.
dark.
Yeah. How old is
That's
it?
Crispin right there, isn't it? It's just every sound you've thought about and put in the right place.
It's only been up 11 days.
You, the people, have power to make this life free and beautiful, to make this life a wonderful adventure.
Charlie.
Is it?
Fantastic.
Oh, yeah, somebody said Chapman for the win.
Oh yeah, what from the film, The Dictator?
Let us all unite.
See, if you're going to go Electron, you, like
This
I said...
is the way to do it.
Let us all unite.
Oh. That is just so moody.
Yeah.
And the sound's flying around in here like these bloody lights.
Let us
You know, it
fight for a new
sounds
world.
like it's coming from out here.
Let us fight to free the world. Fight for liberty.
That bass
Now
is
let us
getting right.
more than machinery, we need humanity. More than cleverness, we
You
need
just set the
kindness.
studio volume a bit on the bass light
Without
just to get a
this
good
this life will be violent, and all will be lost.
Serge always writes absolutely
Serge,
cracking tracks.
mate, you've hit the nail on the head.
To those who can hear me, I say, do not despair. The misery that is now upon us is but the passing of greed, the bitterness of men who fear the
8
way
from
of
Leaf,
human
9 from
progress.
8 from
The
Terry,
hate of men will
9 from
pass,
Matt Rogers,
and
7
dictators
from
die,
Katie.
and the power they
Quinters
took
at
from the
8.8.
people will return to the people. And so long as men die, liberty will never perish.
10.
Yeah.
10 minutes.
Yeah,
All
right,
day long.
that's for me. 10.
Tim Paragraph says every sound well placed for a great mix. Richard Hardy gives it a 9. It is lovely. We've almost listened to the whole track, so.
Yeah.
And the fact that it's only been there 11 days and it's got fucking truckloads of comments on it is
Yeah,
insane.
191 plays, 70 likes, 22 reposts.
In 11 days.
In 11 days. Dude.
Noise Gorilla says it's
Well
smooth and
deserved.
chilling.
Smooth and chilly. Yeah, Serge, cracking track. You got 10s from
Spot
all
on,
of us
mate.
here. Right, we have hit the 2-hour limit for our show, and we have about 4 tracks left, so I'm going to...
At M&S, our
I'm
gastropub
gonna
for
give
one
an
range
M&S
is now at the new lower price of
More
£4 every day,
no,
made with the best
Oh, yeah, you got
quality
something?
ingredients for a truly delicious taste.
Rare bit of acid.
So now you can enjoy restaurant quality meals at our new lower prices, only at M&S.
Did you see Leaf?
Gastropub for one range, selected stores
Yeah,
only,
that's really
subject to
bad.
availability.
Yeah, man, his 303 won't turn on, the sound card's fucked.
I think he's got it most of it sorted out now, apparently, so he got a lot of it sorted out.
Oh, really?
Whatever, yeah, a lot of it.
Oh, excellent.
He's just lost his Behringer and something else.
Okay, sound card. Leaf, you on, fella?
Right, Leaf, where are you, mate? No worries, sir. That's brilliant, mate.
That's going to get loud.
Ooh. No? Are they not coming between speakers? Sounds like it. Might just be my ears.
I quite like the incessant.
Yeah,
That's Leaf all over though, isn't it?
I do a lot of that though. Just on the beats, not about unisons. Evil Dead.
Leaf, I've always wanted to do something with Evil Dead and never actually found anything to work. This is brilliant. Halloween's coming, says Jim. Have you lost the plot?
It's not very well produced again. It's only half the kick, isn't it? It's the bottom bit of it. But it does need a bit of production work.
Noise Gorilla again.
This is one to get lost in, isn't it? Very dark for you, Nate,
Yeah.
this.
Alright, so 9 for the fucking the Evil Dead samples. Made them fit really well, Leaf. And some of the time your stuff is so out of time it's not funny. This is lovely.
But again,
Works
but you
so
can't
well, that
again, I
does.
won't be knocking things in production because we know Leaf was at the sound engineer.
Yeah.
And he's just putting a tune across. And that's what
Yes.
it's all about. He's
Yes.
putting a tune
Yes.
across.
Yes. It's not about musical knowledge. It's about musical expression at this point. And Leaf loves it. Leaf, again, split your 303 lines, fella. When you start tweaking it, you lose the bottom end or you lose the top end, and just split them. Copy them. Okay, so 9 for the Evil Dead samples and a 7 for the overall track. Anybody else?
I'm 7 in.
Yeah, I'll give it 6.5 just because
Kit needs to be bigger.
Yeah, it needs to be bigger really. Maybe the actual music sample needs a bit of like processing as well.
Yes, yes.
So put something like a compressor on it and an EQ to bring out some of the tune of it.
Yep.
Because it's lost it underneath.
Or even a delay.
Yeah.
Just to get some weirdness going on.
We just like crisp it up a little bit and process that sample you're working with. It's a bit ropey like a TV sample.
Yes. I don't
Like
process
it,
the samples at all. Yeah, Leaf, good work. Oh, we've popped into somebody else. Did we mark it? Yes, we did.
Yeah, we did.
Okay, Sima Santilles, you're next. Blind Dreams, FSFE. Oh, 2 tracks left. Woof.
Get a gold cam going.
Jag Sergio says needs fattening. That's exactly why I say split those 303 lines. A clean one, a distorted one, and delay one. I learned this off of Aaron Reports in the SCAT studios, and it's a cracking idea. Split and bang. Sean Pierce is loving this. Atari's giving it a 3. Jesus Christ. Kind of like it.
Yeah. Dirt to it, hasn't it?
It's got some, yeah, it's got some dirt to it, but nice dirt.
Nice dirt, yeah, like subtle dirt.
Katie says vibes. Yeah, it's got a good vibe going into it. It's dark. Serge says, oh, I like that. Yeah. Class track. Nice ambient atmosphere from Matt Rogers. Ooh, that's exactly what Serge said.
See, again with the dark minimal, slightly slower techno, what's this, around 140?
I don't think it's that fast. Yeah, I think 140, yeah. Really? Teo's just joined us, you're late to the party, motherfucker. Another dirty as fuck from Matthias Soccer.
Beautiful.
It's beautiful. 10 cats from Law and Olds. Paul is giving it a 9. And Richard Harden says it reminds me of something you hear on the Reacted compilations. I never owned any, but I know people who did.
Nice work.
Yeah, very nice work. We'll give it this drop and then we're going to chuck it out the door. Berlin Sound says Tiny Bites.
Yeah.
Ish, but darker. Darker than Berlin Sound to me.
At the moment, I don't know, a few years back, there was some pretty dark shit coming out of there.
Really?
Yeah. But this is proper dark, this is nice. And I'm a sucker for that horse riding beat. You might have noticed.
Matt Rogers says 9 cats, 9 lives. Katie Glassman says 9. Sorry, couldn't at 10. Colin B. Fraser says nice and dark, just how I like it.
Yeah, I like this. A lot.
It's strange because sometimes the slower stuff pulls you in more than the faster stuff.
Yeah.
And this is one of those tracks.
This has got to be due for release. It's got to be fucking listen to it. It's fucking perfect.
So where are we landing on that one?
I'm not arguing with that. I'm giving it a 10. I'm not arguing with that at all.
You rock.
Seriously, mate. That sounds, that's ready for release. That
right
sounds
now,
beautiful.
Terry, tap him up for a release, fella.
Oh, he needs to go big with that one.
Okay, this is Tiny Bite.
He needs to send that off to, I don't know who.
Somebody big.
But somebody big, yeah, somebody big.
Gonna knock you on a bit. It looks like you've got quite a light, floaty intro. Now, Tiny says, oh, play it at 5:30 in.
Just Tiny Bites. Oh, it's about time I had. I already like the sound of that.
Apparently he's in a bit of a funk at the moment.
Yeah. What's some new kit or something?
Good though. I would like to hear a bigger kick.
The beat in general just sounds very flimsy.
He does say so. It's not a complete tune, this is a work in progress. No dynamics, just my hardware sampled in place, different arrangements throughout Ableton. I'm in a rut with it. Chances are if you're in a rut, Tiny, leave it. Walk away.
Yeah, walk away.
Walk away. It means it's not going to get finished. Come back to it in a month or two.
Or it might end up as bits of it being used in other tracks.
Yep.
I never throw anything away. I never just discount it. I do it, and if I get, you know, if I get in a rut with something, I'll save it. It will just be there, and like I'll end up ripping bits out of it and using them in other tunes.
Yeah. Yeah. Recycle.
Don't worry, we're at 5:30, Tiny. We're going to give you a good go here.
We'll have to wrap it up pretty soon.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We got like 2 tracks and we're done. Thanks for the fart, Terry.
Next time.
Yeah, I love the idea.
Yeah, I think it says the same thing.
Okay, I like the slower bits more than I like the quicker bit.
Just close your eyes.
As a work in progress, I'm going to give you a 7.
I think I'm with Mark because I really like the ideas you've got going on, and the intro sounded really nice.
Yeah, definitely 7 all day long.
7 all day long. 2 tracks left. So rattle through these quickly, and then we're going to go and jump on a train. Oh fucking hell!
What did you expect?
Put it down on the computer.
Yeah.
No.
7-minute track though, Terry. What are you doing to us, fella? Oh no. Oh, Terry, no.
Nice production though.
Tiny says I was going to scrap it and move the samples into a new track. Do it. I don't scrap it, keep the arrangement.
Yeah, keep all of it because you'll end up ripping all those bits. Really lovely elements and stuff in there. This sounds really familiar.
It's better now, I didn't like it before.
It's not my...
Let me turn the tracks.
But production wise, I can't argue with it.
Yeah.
That's the summer. So just like not making it sound.
Yeah. Yep.
Beautifully produced.
Beautifully produced. This is where I'm going to go to Terry's studio. Again, I like elements. I'm not too keen on the
Well, it might be what kind of thing. I'll give it a 5 for the production. But I'm really not liking to see, so.
Sylvester says, I love trance.
Personal preference thing.
It is a personal preference and setting.
Yeah. It sounds really familiar. That tune sounds really familiar. Sandstorm.
Rude.
Yeah.
Beautifully produced, not really my thing, a 7.
Yeah. I'm going to give it a beautifully produced. I'm going to give it the full marks for production. I'm going to give it the whole 5, but for personal taste, it didn't get nothing because it's really not my.
5
really
it is.
not what, yeah.
I'll give it a 7.5 just to produce
well. Yeah. DJ Paul F. Paul Tech V1, you are our last track. Yeah.
Very lackluster on the bottom end there.
Yep.
Big dark reverby kick on that would sound lush.
Noise over the whole thing.
No, I just think it's a lackluster kick.
Or,
yeah.
oh, is that Union Jack?
Yeah. 2 full moons and a trout. That is. That's it. It's 2 full moons and a trout.
It's very empty.
Yeah.
It's not a big sound.
That's only a mix problem.
Yeah.
I would change that kit.
Yeah.
There's just nothing to it. You know what I mean? Pound. When the rest of the track's so weighty, you need a weighty kick. Otherwise, what you do is you make your track sound lightweight.
Yeah, lightweight.
Literally lightweight, and it shouldn't, because the rest of that sounds so heavy and depthy. It needs a kick to go with it.
6 for me.
On that, I'm giving it the same as Mark. Yeah, 6.
Why?
Yeah, I'll probably go a bit higher for a 7, really, just because it's. I don't know, there's something there. I mean, a little bit of a mix, and that could sound perfect.
Yeah, really nice.
Really good, and like be a really good blend in a set. You want to take it down to that dark sort of level, and then bring it back up again on the next track or something. You know?
A little bit of production on that, and that'd be really nice. Unfortunately, it scored a 6. Once again, people, we have reached the end of the URL. Thank you very much for joining us. We've had a constant 30 people on all night. Thank you very much for joining us. Thank very much my co-host, once again, the Jimmy Scavenger, the War Minstrel. I'm going to come back to Warren's studio at some point and do like a studio tour of all of his kit and get him to talk about all bits and pieces, because I know you guys want to hear that. Anyway, we'll see you in 2 weeks. Thank you very much. This has been the URL.
Bye-bye.
Catch you later. Do we need to stop it there?
Stop it on there.
Can I?
Oh yeah.
See you next Tuesday, fuckers. Don't really work, does it?
No. See you in 2 weeks, fuckers.
He's got. We'll go eventually when he finds
how to get us out of here.
Oh, he would do if it worked.
No.
We're stuck in a nice stream, folks.
That's it. We're here for the next foreseeable future.
Let out. It should stop doing it now.